Hello my friends and welcome to the channel. Today we have a special unboxing and review. We have Action Man 40th Anniversary, Nostalgic Collection, Desert Fighter, and Long Range Desert Group Set. Let's get started. Today, mainly, I will be focusing my unboxing on the Desert Fighter. Now, I will save the Long Range Desert Group set for another video, which is coming soon. Now, this set here, the Long Range Desert Group, is one of my grail sets that I've been wanting for quite a bit. But I'm glad to have this here, even though it's a 40th anniversary reproduction. I will take it. Now, let's go ahead and find out a little more information about these sets here now. The Action Man 40th Anniversary Nostalgic Collection are reproductions. Now, this one here is a reproduction of the original Desert Fighter, which was released in 1979 by Palitoy. Now, again, the 40th anniversary sets began in 2006 in the UK, in which Hasbro granted Modeler's Loft a license to produce these great sets. Let's go ahead and take the Desert Fighter out of the packaging and let's go ahead and check it out. But before I do that, before I check it out and take him out of the packaging, let's go ahead and take a look at the way it looks like right here. Again, this is the figure that I will be focusing on, and this is the Long Range Desert Group, which is the subject of another video. Now, again, it says Nostalgic Collection, replica of original product. And it also says free gift inside. I wonder what that could be. Now, again, great art, great packaging. And if we look at the back, again, in big giant letters here, Action Man, 40th Anniversary. And it also talks about the 3 different Action Man books. It says these will help you complete your collection, available from Modeler's Loft. Right? Reintroducing an old friend. And then it has some of the figures here from Action Man. And again, it shows, right? It says Hasbro, and it says manufactured by DID. So there you go. DID manufactured these, but the license was granted to Modeler's Loft, right? Here we go. Let's go ahead and pull the figure or the packaging for the Desert Fighter. Okay, excuse me. Here we have the Desert Fighter coffin box, right? Well, it's almost like a coffin box, but it opens from the top here. It says Desert Fighter, a member of the Action Man team. Contents: Desert Fighter figure with gripping hands, khaki shorts, bush hat, boots, and Tommy gun. Palitoy. Here's the side, right? The couple of the different sets here. The different figures, the same thing in the back, and here it is right here, gripping hands, and showing what it can do with the gripping hands, right? And here's the top of the box, and again the bottom has nothing. So let's go ahead and pull him out of the packaging and take a look at the figure. Let's go ahead and start off by taking a look at these two little pieces here. These 2 little caps, these are protectors for the gripping hands that came with Action Man figures. They could put them in there and that's what they're intended to be. Also, we get to see that here's his Tommy gun right here, right? It says here the Tommy gun right there. And take a look at the detail on this. It's got a plastic strap, right? Very nice, very cool. Here's his bush hat, right? I've got several vintage versions of this hat. And it also comes with this official equipment manual. And it's got a lot of cool stuff in here, right? Look, check these out. Check out all the Action Man figures, right? Right? Check this out, guys. Just take a look at all these great figures that Palatoy originally manufactured under Action Man. Wow. Look at all these sets, these vehicles, right? Take a look at that. I don't know if they produced them all, but those are pretty cool, right? Just a lot of neat stuff. I'd really like to have that bike right there, the sidecar, right? And all these small arms and special mission pod right here, special operations kit bag, right? And let's see here, it's got the Spartan personnel carrier, right? Right. It's got the rifle rack right here. And let's see what else is in here, right? Crash crew, workshop accessories, right? And just, right, a lot of this great stuff here. Canadian Mountie. And let's go ahead and take a look at the action figure, right? Again, short, black boots, right? And again, it is a classic, I call it a classic G.I. Joe body, right? In that style, right? He's got the khaki shorts, the little snaps here. He is a blonde, right? Standard scar, and this is the face sculpt, right? You can tell the difference of a 40th anniversary, 50th anniversary figures. The face sculpts are a little off, a little different, right? But this is, right? Let's take a look at the articulation. It's just standard, call it G.I. Joe, right? And here are the articulation of the arms. He's got gripping hands, or here in the USA we call Kung Fu grip hands. And they are in the Action Man style. You can see how they're different. They slip over the joint here. And again, articulation, right? Right, he's got, right? He's strung nicely. Still this, it's still pretty tight. The knees, right? Pretty good. They haven't developed any cracks, right? But they're a brand new set. But even though it's 2000, almost 20 years old, so there it is. This is the Desert Fighter. Let me go ahead and set him up, and we'll take a look at him from there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and compare him to some other figures that I have here. And all of them are Action Man figures except for the middle one there, and I'll point them out here in a second. This one here is I have an Action Man wearing a French Foreign Legion uniform, and I believe that uniform is Soldiers of the World. I think that's what it is, that uniform. It looks like it because of the way the harness is. It looks very reminiscent of something that Soldiers of the World would do. This guy right here is a G.I. Joe Australian jungle fighter, and he is a reproduction. He is by G.I. Joe. Now, the Action Man version, it's important to note, Action Man did come out with an Australian jungle fighter, but that version had long trousers, a little bit different uniform. He still had the bush hat, the flamethrower, but he came with a bandolier and a rifle. Uh, so he was a little different. And then here we have the Action Man Africa Corps Lance Corporal. So just to compare him, how he compares with the rest of the figures here, and I am glad to add this Desert Fighter to my collection of Action Man figures, and it's continuing to grow because I've really grown very fond of Action Man and a lot of the figures that they came out with, and I'm still trying to add more and more figures to my collection. So here he is, the way he compares to the other figures. Well, that's all I have for this video. My look at Action Man 40th Anniversary Nostalgic Collection Desert Fighter. I really like this action figure, and I mean, I'm not going to move him around a lot. He's going to be just on display, and occasionally I will play with my figures a little bit, but usually they're just there for display, and he'll suit that purpose fine. And again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really do appreciate you guys liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hey, what are you waiting for, guys? It's free and it doesn't cost you anything. So please go ahead and consider subscribing to this channel. This will really help the channel to continue to grow and allow me the opportunity to continue, showcasing figures like Action Man, G.I. Joe, Guyper Man, Falcon, and so on, along with other figures that I collect. But again, thank you so much. And again, if you haven't already done so, please consider turning on notifications. This will let you know every time that I drop a video. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.